Welcome to Explain the Charts, and today we're taking a look at the GBPUSD pair, analyzing the news and the chart data to see what we can make of it. Right now, as we approach September 24th, 2024, the GBPUSD is trading at 1.3411, having gained nearly 0.48% over the past 24 hours. Looking at the Google search results for GBPUSD, we see that the recent strength of the pound is being attributed to the weakening of the US dollar. This weakening is driven by speculation of further rate cuts by the U.S. Federal Reserve. The market is anticipating a significant reduction in U.S. interest rates, possibly as much as 75 basis points. This expectation for rate cuts makes the U.S. dollar less attractive to investors, as returns on U.S. assets would be reduced. Meanwhile, the UK economy is exhibiting signs of strength, with recent data showing that retail sales rose by 1% in August, exceeding expectations. Let's move to the one-day chart to see how this news is reflected in the price action. Looking at the daily chart, we see that the GBPUSD has been on an upward trend for the past several months. This trend suggests that the pound has been gaining strength against the US dollar over this period. We see a clear bullish trend, as the price has consistently moved higher, making higher highs and higher lows. A key support level can be seen at around 1.2200, where the price found support in the past. This level is likely to provide support for the price if it were to pull back. On the upside, there is a significant resistance level at 1.3400, which is the 78.6% retracement of the 2012 decline. This level has been tested recently and could present a challenge for the price if it attempts to move higher. If the GBPUSD breaks through this resistance level, it could trigger a more accelerated rally toward the 2019 high at 1.3515. However, the overall trend remains bullish, suggesting a potential for continued appreciation of the pound against the US dollar. We need to keep an eye on the US inflation data, particularly the August personal consumption expenditure, PCE, which is due out this week. This data could have a significant impact on the Fed's decision on interest rates and therefore on the GBPUSD pair. Let's zoom in on the one-hour chart and look at the price action more closely. We can see that the GBPUSD has been moving in a tight range over the past few hours, indicating a period of consolidation. The range is roughly between 1.3350 and 1.3400, and the price has been trading within this range for most of the day. Looking at the Relative Strength Index, RSI, on the 4-hour chart, we see that it is approaching overbought territory, indicating a potential for a pullback. This pullback could be short-lived, and the price may continue its upward trend after finding support at a key level. This level could be around 1.3300, where the price has found support in the past. On the other hand, if the GBPUSD breaks through the current resistance at 1.3400, it could surge towards the 1.3450 level. We are looking at the 15-minute chart now to get a better understanding of the near-term price movement. We can see some volatility on this chart, with the price fluctuating up and down, but within a relatively narrow range. We're looking for any key price levels, support or resistance, or any patterns forming that might give us an indication of the next move. The GBPUSD is trading at 1.3345, which is within the consolidation range that we observed on the one-hour chart. The price has been fluctuating within this range for the past few hours, and it is difficult to predict the next move. However, if the price breaks through the current resistance at 1.3350, it could trigger a short-term upward trend. Conversely, if the price breaks through the support at 1.3340, it could trigger a short-term downward trend. In summary, the GBPUSD pair has been exhibiting strong bullish momentum in the longer term, as reflected in the daily chart. This trend is driven by the weakening of the US dollar and the strengthening of the pound. The one-hour chart shows a period of consolidation, suggesting a potential for a pullback in the short term, but the overall trend remains bullish. The 15-minute chart highlights the current price action, which is within the consolidation range observed on the one-hour chart. It is crucial to remain vigilant and monitor the price action closely to identify potential breakout points. Key price levels to watch are the support at 1.3340 and the resistance at 1.3350 on the 15-minute chart, and the support at 1.3300 and the resistance at 1.3400 on the 1-hour chart. If the PUSD breaks through the resistance levels on these charts, it could trigger a further upward trend. Conversely, if the price breaks through the support levels, it could trigger a downward trend. It is important to remember that the market is constantly evolving, and it is impossible to predict the future with certainty. Stay informed, analyze the chart data diligently, and manage your risk effectively to navigate this volatile market.